I'm here, honored to be standing next to Brandon Flynn.
Hello, hello.
Brandon just graced your ears and mine with his wonderful sounds. And Brandon's been a long-time teacher with Lakehouse. So we're going to take a few moments and get to know, as some of the younger students call him, Mr. Brandon. So Brandon, tell us a little about yourself. What instruments do you play?
I play piano, guitar, bass, drums, ukulele, and I sing.
And he just put us all to shame. That's awesome, man. How long have you been with Lake House for now?
I've been at Lake House, I think, a little over 2 years now. Yeah, I think a little over 2 years now. Yeah, and I've been working with the junior get started, the core, and some late night sessions too as well. At this
Amazing.
point, I'm up to 5 bands right now and a bunch of private lessons.
Awesome. And you guys getting ready to perform over at the Vogel?
Yes, yeah, we're really excited. Yeah, all 5 groups will be performing. They're all really, really excited. They're all in person now, which is great. It took us, a while to finally get them all there, but we're really excited to be getting there and to be performing live.
Cool.
They're all super excited.
What a blessing it is to be able to safely gather
Oh, yeah.
and practice.
Yeah,
Right?
it's so huge. I can say, it was great that had the virtual option for so long. But to finally, there's something about being in the room with people that chemistry can really, playing off each other. It's just a different thing.
There's
It's
nothing
so
like
great.
it.
There's nothing like it, yeah.
Which we're about to see in a little bit later. We're going to have a
Yes.
free trial here with people playing instruments, and Brandon's going to be over here leading it with me. So Brandon, tell us about some exciting news coming up here at the Basie that you are involved in.
Well, yeah, I'm really excited to say I'm going to be starting teaching Thursdays here. I'll teach all day. I'll have 3 groups, and we'll teach the full day on Thursdays. That should be starting in June.
We're starting in June. I
Starting
think
in
maybe
June.
the last week of May, right?
Or maybe last week of May.
He's
Yeah.
going to be teaching Get Started. That's a program for 6 to 10-year-olds. You have a 2-hour band, a 30-minute lesson, all right, one-on-one lesson there. And the band class is meeting right here in this room with Brandon as your instructor. You choose an instrument. Also, it's a time where you can, it's a great age to learn multiple instruments and explore
absolutely.
the possibilities of music.
Yeah, at that age, it's really great for them. You see the kids, they all have such a passion for the music, and they can find it on all these different instruments, whether they're on the drums and they're sort of, just learning how to keep their rhythms and keep our, what's our 4/4 time and staying within that. Or if we're learning pitch on our piano and our different keys. I think at that age, it's the best age to really kind of jump into everything, and it's a perfect program for that.
Yeah, cool. And then that'll be from 3:30 to 5:30 on Thursdays. From 5:45 to 7:45, we have our core band. So that's going to be a 2-hour band here and a 45-minute one-on-one private lesson. Tell us about some of your cores.
Yeah,
Maybe give them some shout outs.
Chords are great. I've got a great core program right now. Actually, they'll be performing at the Vogel for this big gig. Input Output. That's their band name.
Yeah.
A little music reference there for our amp reference. But no, they're great. They've been together for a little over a year now. Some new members, but most of the members a little over a year now.
Yep.
Since before the pandemic. So they're really excited. They were virtual for a while, and they're another one that's back in person.
Cool.
And they're sounding really, really great. Yeah, they've got some really fun covers. They're a great group.
Awesome, man. How would you describe the culture of the bands that you're in and the culture of Lake House?
Yeah, what's great about, actually, it's funny mentioning that core group in particular. What's great is the kids come in and they kind of make these friendships that not only do they have within the band, but all of those kids within that band, they'll go after practice and they'll go hang out in Asbury. And it's going to be great about Red Bank. We've got a great main street right down here. And it's great. The kids, they hang out afterwards. They've all got each other's phone numbers, and they make friends that last their whole lifetime. And yeah, there's just something about that bond that you make playing music with other people that you can only make playing music with other people, I think.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that group in particular, and all the cores, I know they get so close. I think that age group too. It's really like, you're becoming, they're teenagers, they're going into high school. It's such a nice outlet for them to kind of come in and meet like-minded kids and play together.
That's awesome. And as you and I can attest to, there are some amazing experiences you enjoy together when you're playing music in a band. Some things that are just purely musical and you can't explain, and you hit that downbeat together and everyone just goes, wow.
Yeah, there's this
that was a
symmetry that
moment.
can only
Yeah.
exist. Yeah. when you're
So,
playing music together.
It's stuff that we sound crazy talking about into
Yeah.
a camera if people are watching and have no idea. But if you have an idea of what we're talking about, come on down, take a free trial, join a band. We actually start bands at a beginner level. So if you've never played, doesn't matter your age, you could be 5 years old, you could be 75 years old. That doesn't matter because it's never too late. And also, we get to build the musical foundation from the ground up with simple songs. We teach you one note at a time, then two notes, then three, all the way up to when you're playing chords, you're learning more songs, and then eventually you're in our artist program and you're writing material, right? So, I mean, speak
Yeah,
on the
and
artist program a little bit, just the songwriting process.
And I wanted to really quick, because you gave a great transition, saying at any time you could start to the late night group, because I have a late night group now, and it's a lot of the same. It's exactly what you were saying. It's these people who haven't picked up guitar since high school, and are now. I won't say what past, but are now picking these instruments up that they've barely played or haven't played at all. We have our drummer Nina in there is totally new. She's never picked up the sticks before. And so even for the adults, they come in really fresh to it and have this great experience where they can learn and be playing and performing at venues and stuff in only the span of a couple months.
So cool.
So that's for the late night program. But for the artist program, I think that's one of the best services that we really offer. I really love the artist program. It's a great opportunity for you to take. If you have a songwriter at home, if you have someone that you know who's a songwriter but doesn't necessarily know about how do I record, how do I get in the studio, how do I take this idea in my head and put it into something tangible that I can share with the world. It will take you through all those steps from taking your song you're writing and helping you workshop the writing process to now we're playing through it and we're working through what are some ways that we can improve on the music of it. How can we improve this chord progression? How can we play this a little better into the actual recording process in this studio it appears we're in.
It looks like we're in Studio North control room behind this mural, in front of this mural. It's amazing. So let's go through each piece of gear. All right, we got the distressors here, right? We got the LA2A. I'm just kidding. We're not going to go through all the gear, but that's awesome, man. The artist program, you get to record in here.
You get to go in this amazing studio. So
Yeah.
if you're seeing this and you're getting some FOMO, this is where how you get in.
Amen to that, dude. Well, in the summer, we have a junior songwriting camp.
Yes.
Brandon over here is going to be running that camp. That's the week of July 26th to, I believe it's August 2nd or
actually
26th to the 30th.
Speaking of the studio, because they get in, actually I should have asked, do they still get in the studio for the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
if you join that camp, you're actually going to get a chance to go back into the recording studio and record your songs.
That's part of that. You'll actually be in there. Yeah, that's another really, really great, kind of similar to the artist program where it is we take this, it's shorter version, obviously. It's only a couple days. But in those couple days, we take the songs, we work through writing the songs.
Yep.
So you can, if you've never written a song before, you can come in totally blind, but you have that creativity and you have that spark. You can come in totally with no experience, and we'll help you write through a song, take you through the studio process and record, and you'll have a song that you wrote and recorded that you can take home with you from that. So it's a really, really excellent experience.
Awesome. So that's the week of July 26th, Junior Songwriting Camp. There's so many other camps going on. We have a camp for the 6 to 10-year-olds. It's called Adventures in Music, and that's what you're doing. You're going on an adventurer. When you join that camp, you become an adventurer. All right, so there's Jersey Rocks week of camp. There's Women Who Rock week of camp. There's a Beatles week. There's a classic rock week. There's so many different things for the 6 to 10-year-olds for that camp. And you can sign up for as many weeks as you want. Pick and choose which week. So I highly encourage that. At the same time, Brandon, you're killing it. You're writing songs.
Thank you.
You're making new songs with the bands as well. They're doing a lot of covers and they're writing, right?
Yeah, that's true. A lot of my bands have some original songs. Even the young bands, actually. A couple of my Get Starteds have some songs they're writing.
Wow.
And they love it. The little kids really love writing the songs, and they have some great ideas. It's just if you can kind of help them find some of the stuff like finding chords and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But as far as the songwriting, I find for even the really young ones, they start really great, and they've got some awesome ideas.
I love
really,
it.
really creative. So
That's
it's fun.
cool. That's awesome. Well, Brandon, thank you.
Thank you.
This is an amazing interview. So in just a moment, we're probably going to go to a little bit of a commercial, and we'll come back with some more programming. So thank you so much, and we will see you guys shortly.